Here we go.
Oh shit.
Welcome, 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 welcome. Y'all know what it is. It's the Homeboys Podcast. Like we do at this time, give everybody time to file in. I know we got some faithful members out there because there's a lot of people who every week they always ask me about the movie. So I know we got a lot of faithfuls out there. So we're gonna give everybody time to chime in. I got to share it on our page also.
Hey, why AO got his lights dim and his where he at? Like, why AO lights was just dim where he at? Like he was making a romantic setting or something.
Yeah, it was, man.
The lights was what's going on, AO? Yo, they getting sexy.
Little boy, freaky. Oh man, y'all know they put the Justice League never cut.
Hey, Siobhan.
Look,
I told you we got all our faith. The AO set the mood. So, like I said, how we started off every week, we always give out our acknowledgments to everybody. We got our man AO, like Siobhan said, setting the mood. We got T.
Baby.
Who ain't paying people their money. We got
I don't know what you're talking about.
When I owe.
I don't know.
We got stocks bowling out of control. About, What's up? So the movie of the week.
Remember.
So the movie of the week is Mortal Kombat. This is a reboot from 1995-96 movie Mortal Kombat. It's actually about a video game. It actually was real good in the past. We're going to start off like we do every time, and, just in case we spoil it for people who haven't seen it, to make sure that we don't spoil it for some people who haven't, So start from the top. T, is this a must-watch? A must-watch if you like action movies. A must, is it a wait for it to come on TV? Or is it just don't waste your time?
It's a must-watch.
Who are we talking to first?
T.
Me. It's a must-watch. For me, it's a must-watch.
Okay. Hey, yo, must-watch for action figures, action movie. Wait for it to come on TV, or if it don't waste your time.
I mean, if you haven't seen it, then it's a must-watch if you watch the first one because you want to see how the new Mortal Kombat is.
Mm-hmm. Stocks Curry. It must see. Stocks Curry. Is it a must-see? A must-see for the action? Or is it a must-see? Oh, okay.
Yeah, must-see movie.
I feel like it's a must-see only if you only if you watch the first one. Like Siobhan already came out, wait for it to come on TV. I mean, to each his own. Now, this week is, I'm going to do a lot of comparison because I watched the original one. I'm kind of biased in a way. I thought the original one was, at least the first one was a good movie. So I'm gonna start this off. How did y'all? I want y'all to give up y'all opinion because I did think from the first action, from the first scene, from the beginning of the movie, I thought it was just gonna be an amazing movie. I thought the action was good. I thought the fight scene was good. I thought everything about the beginning, that first, about 5 minutes, I thought it was like that. So I want to know, what is y'all opinion about that first fighting scene when Sub-Zero and Scorpion meets, but they are, I forgot their name. It's hard for me to say. I'm just be honest. They were two Asian names.
Yeah, we won't say their fighting names.
Yeah. So, hey, yo, how did you feel about that first, about 10 minutes of the movie?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was going to get deeper into the story. and everything. I thought that was gonna set the tone for the movie right there. Cause I'm like, okay, they get into character names. We learn Sub-Zeros and Scorpion's origins. I'm like, okay, it's going down basement.
There we go. T, what did you think about that first 10 minutes of the movie?
I thought the first 10 minutes of that movie was epic. I love the blood and the gore. I like the choreography from the fights. Shit, hey Reds, the first 10 minutes was so good. I thought my man John Wick was gonna come out the back of the hut. That's put it in perspective for y'all right there.
1557.
Yeah, with a bow and arrow.
That's Curry. That first 10 minutes of the movie, how did you feel about it?
Nah, man, the first set was straight action. I like that, man. How they opened up with Sub-Zero, man, and Scorpion, man, before they actually, man, became what they became, though. You know what I'm saying? Like almost, you know what I'm saying? They little war beef. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was gonna. I thought it made me mad though. I thought my man Scorpion was gonna do more damage though. But he did what he had to do. But I fuck with Sub-Zero though. Like for a villain though, I like Sub-Zero though. I like this version of the Sub-Zero in this movie for the first 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that first 10 minutes just set the precedence for the movie. I thought it was going to be a whole lot. I thought that was just going to be the movie, like the fights, that it was going to be epic like that. Siobhan said the beginning of the movie was good, action-packed. Jamie, yeah. She said, yeah, it didn't really climax for me. Oh, okay. So the next part is, she kind of caught me on guard with the statement, threw me for a loop, because I thought the first 2 minutes was like amazing. I was caught on guard. So after the fighting scene, Scorpion dies, and the new Raiden come out. Raiden come down, he go find the baby, he take the baby up. How did y'all, when the original Raiden, he was I guess we could say he was a white man. This one, they made him, an Asian guy. Now, I'm not going to say I really paid attention to who he was in the video game, because other than like Jax or like Liu Kang, based off their name, you really don't know if they're Asian or black or this, that, and the third. So unless you see their skin complexion. So how did y'all feel of the comparison with Raiden from the original Raiden? Stacks Curry.
The original Raiden, the original Raiden in the first one, he was more like humble, chill, white man, like, you know what I'm saying? On this one, he more of he an ass, so he just like a little arrogant though. This Raiden, he ain't the real, like, he's supposed to be humble like a god, you know what I'm saying? You're a god, humble. But he like, he was carrying niggas shooting his drink, man. He was funny as shit. So I like this new Raiden though. I like this one.
T, how do you feel about the new Raiden compared to the old Raiden on this reboot?
I love this new Raiden. First of all, he is wearing his hat like he's supposed to. Like he's supposed to. On the first one, the nigga ain't have a hat on. He had a slick back or something like that. He didn't have a hat on, and he wore like a linen outfit, like a whole linen outfit. On this jump, he really got the whole costume on, and Raiden is Asian, because if you look on the video game, when the lightning come out his eyes are slitted like this. No racism, but his eyes are slanted like that, and the lightning coming out. So I like this Raiden better, and he is an asshole.
Okay. Hey, yo, how did you feel about this Raiden compared to the first Raiden?
I don't feel like this was Lord Raiden. Lord Raiden. First of all, you have to realize I'm a Mortal Kombat fanatic. I played all of them from 1, 2, 3, Ultimate Mortal Kombat. He has different costumes. He does not. He does not. Huh?
It's like 12 Mortal Kombat.
If they going off the what they went off was 1, 2, 3 and Ultimate. That's what they went on.
Yeah,
and if we're going off those four, he does not look Asian.
He look white
because he got different outfits. On the junk, he got an outfit where he got the slick back on two. It's one where he got the hat and the other one where he got the slick back.
And then they got the
I
little
mean,
like
I
fake
just felt
Let me
like
turn
flag
my
this
video
wasn't
game on because I
rated.
still got Mortal
This
Kombat.
wasn't.
Yeah,
I
I
got
literally
all.
got it in here.
I got
Yeah,
it
I got the
in
new
my
one.
house
I got
right
it.
now. He does not. He wasn't rating to me. It was just, the rating was on the old one when you wanted to take a knee because you like Lord Raiden. Lord Raiden.
All he did on the first jump was whisper.
I don't know. I felt I'm with you. I felt
Yeah,
like
he
he was a
whispered
little
tell you how
more
to fuck you up.
like y'all can't deal with me. Y'all can't with me.
Yeah. This
He
man
ain't act
acting
like
like
that
he was
Yes,
acting
he
like a bully
did.
Shane Stone came
on the
around.
first one.
Yeah.
He
On
just
the
like was a
first one, he
creep on
had
the
like,
first one.
huh?
That nigga was a creep on
Like
the first
nobody
one.
fuck. No, on the first
But
one, I don't think nobody could have really fucked with him. That's why they was acting scared. On this one, he was acting like Shane Stone could take his soul.
yeah, I did feel that, and that's what I had a problem with that. The first one, it was like when he
I
walked in,
don't feel
like,
like
what
Shane
y'all
Stone
doing?
could take
They
Raiden's
like
soul.
Lord Raiden, like, huh?
No,
What
I
you
could
say?
agree with that.
Yeah, I didn't
I
like that.
said, like you said, when he walked in on the joint, he was Lord. I mean, even Shane Stone was like Lord Raiden. On this one, he was
Yeah,
like Raiden, who? I'll take your soul. I'll come for your soul.
yeah.
Nah, I agree with y'all on that part. Cause I was like, why Raiden ain't just fuck him up a little bit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Raiden started putting barriers up like he's scared, restraining orders and shit. You know what I mean?
He said,
Yeah,
"This is a
yeah.
PC block." He said, "PC." You can't get on
I
me.
didn't understand it. I think that's what threw me off. Now let me say this. Moving along, even though y'all mentioned it, me, I'm somebody I like the mindset of anonymity. I don't like to know. I don't like people to know who my characters is. I'm sorry. I don't like them to know. Even though y'all said it, so all of y'all actually was happy y'all had the backstory of Sub-Zero and Scorpion. Me personally, I don't want to know who y'all was before. I would have liked them to like one dude to come out the guy that gonna snow and like be this frost guy, and this other guy to come out the fire. I don't know, but what's y'all opinion on it? Stacks.
I like it. I told you I like before they came into they actual
We can't hear you, Stacks.
You
little beef
mute.
they got going on.
There you go.
I'm on mute. Oh,
No,
No. There you go. It came back.
yeah. My bad. Somebody was calling. That's why. But yeah, that's it though. I like how it is. I told you I like it.
Now, T, you somebody that love Origin for some apparent reason. I had a problem with it, but I'm gonna
I
ask
like
your opinion.
because I like to know what I'm getting interested in. You know what I'm saying? Don't judge me. But nah, because like Mortal Kombat was based off of like Liu Kang's story and partially off of Sub-Zero and Scorpion's story. And they done changed Sub-Zero's story so many times that some people might not even know, you know, who it is. Because it's one part where Sub-Zero brother becomes Sub-Zero. So I'm
Yeah.
Yeah,
glad they did this to stop the confusion. You know what I'm saying? Just in case they might want to touch bases on that in the next one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad they told their story.
okay. Hey yo, did you have any problems that they just going back to the origin story of Sub-Zero and Scorpion?
No, because I played the game so much that I already know Scorpion's name. His name is Behind.
Behind, that's his name. Yeah,
So I already
Behind.
Yeah.
knew that. And I heard it, I was like, "Oh, they got." I said, "Oh, they got." I said, they got my nigga up in it. Get over here. Come here. I need to hear all that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't know his name. I didn't. I am somebody that, like I said, I started with the video game, and then the movie came out, and I was just like super excited about the movie when it came
Reg,
out.
you must ain't know none of the codes.
No, I didn't. I didn't know. I'm
See,
somebody. Let me
that's
say
why
this.
he ain't know none of
Back
the
square.
codes.
When I played video, I played with
I'm talking about
Sub-Zero, and I only try to freeze people. That's it.
it was codes on every game to get the fatalities with
Uh-huh.
one button.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know the code. I literally got Mortal Kombat, the new Mortal Kombat in here now. and I couldn't play because I couldn't win.
I'll beat your ass, Briggs.
Because I don't know how to play. But you talking trash, I would stop practicing.
Yeah, I'll beat your ass, Briggs.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. One of these nights we're gonna have a game night over here. I got what's that? What game? I got Mortal Kombat. I got the goddamn Monopoly. Yeah, one of these nights we're gonna get to it. All right. Yeah. So as the movie went on, the movie kept going. Eventually, it began. The movie was basically about the guy Louis Tan. Louis Tan is the guy that played Cole Young. Cole Young is basically the great grandchild of Scorpion. Now the movie is basically about him. Jax come in the picture. You know, Jax basically let him know, you know, that tattoo or that birthmark is not a birthmark. That's actually like a symbol letting you know that you've been chosen. And basically, you know, they try to give you again. This is one of Tioma things. They gave you a backstory on Jax. Now, I remember Jax as a police officer. Now, after they end up meeting, he told Cole Young to get to Sonya Blade. My first question is, how did y'all feel like the new Jax and Sonya Blades compared with the original or from the previous Sonya Blade and Jax? T.
I didn't like either Jax too much. You know what I'm saying? Jax always was a corny type character to me. I don't know. But I like the new Sonya Blade.
Not on the video,
I like the new Sonya Blade. I like the new Sonya Blade father look. You know what I'm saying? Because on the original, that Sonya Blade played the part good, but she looks like a Barbie doll to me. This one looked girly, but still a little like she could whoop your ass. You know. So I mean,
hey yo, how did you feel in the comparison of the new Jax and Sonya Blade?
I never really liked Jax because he's hot. Jax was always hot.
But Jax was a police officer.
Yeah, he was hot. And every movie he was hot. Sonya, where that nigga at? Okay, and Sonya, she can get hit in every movie. Sonya can get hit in every. So I was like, I was texting you. I was like, well, you see Sonya, boy, I get this. She'll get a fatality. It's called babyality.
It really is one of those.
Yeah. Stacks, how you feel about the new Sonya and the new Jax?
I fuck with the new Sonya. The new Sonya tough. I like the character, the actors that played her. The new Jax though, they could did better. They could have did better with that.
Felt like they could have done better.
Yeah, even with his arms though and all that, I ain't like that.
They should have got that man
get his arm ripped off.
Well, I personally liked how they showed him getting his arm snatched off. I don't know how he got. They ain't really showed it in the first one. I actually like it. Me personally, I like the new Jax. I thought the new Jax played the part. I actually did not like Sonya. I didn't like her character. I didn't like the person they picked for. It was nothing about her that I really liked. I really didn't.
Harsh.
I really didn't. I did not. From the initial, like I looked and I was like, ugh. Like I didn't like her. I didn't like her character. But you know,
that's right, Riz. Black Lives Matter.
Yeah. So he ended up meeting up with Sonya, you know, Cole Young. He ended up meeting up with Sonya and she got Kano in there. Kano.
My man.
That's my man.
Just be honest.
He stole the movie. He stole the movie.
Hey, the next question was simply that. How did y'all feel about Kano performance? That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Hey yo, how did you feel about the guy Kano performance? Like the guy who played him, his whole overall how he was. How did you feel about him? Hey yo.
No, he was definitely. I ain't like Kano, honestly. Kano, He always rubbed me the wrong way. He rubbed me as a rapist. I don't know. He just rubbed me wrong.
He on some other shit.
He always rubs
It's
me
true.
like he'll do anything. Like it don't matter. Like if I thought
Yeah.
if he ever
That was
got
his
Tonya
character.
like in a fetal position, he might take it.
You actually right, Ayo.
He is. He
You actually
ruthless.
right. That's
Kano's
how his
I'm
ruthless.
character was
serious.
made.
He might. I felt like he might take it. He just a
Nah, for real.
wild.
Jamie told me she feel like
He
he
just
was
seemed
speaking
super
North.
wild. He just seemed super wild to me. Like I was like,
He
I
was.
couldn't wait till he died. Honestly, I was waiting for a
Really?
quick death. Yeah, quick one.
Hey, the
I thought she was
dude
gonna
who
snap his neck,
played
but she
him,
didn't.
the dude who played him depicted that character to a T, because that's exactly how Kano's supposed to act.
Yeah, he was good.
Sarcastic, asshole, and like you said, a little pervertish. You know, a little perverted. Let me say that. That's how his character was really made. I mean, that bad, but he played it well.
Yeah.
Definitely did.
Mm-hmm.
Stacks, how did you feel about his whole overall performance?
Man, great. I told you, to me, stole the movie for real. Like I said, damn. I said, man, you know, I'm trying to concentrate on like the storyline of it. Like, all right, now they digging into all this Mortal Kombat shit and all that. But him as a character, like, you just was like, man, what's next scene is Kano? And like, I just want to see Kano throughout the whole movie,
Yeah.
man. Like, I'm really
I
here
was
for
just thinking about
Kano.
what he said. I was thinking about when
I
he
swear.
told Kung Lao, man, I take that sombrero and shove it so far,
Yeah.
man. Speak
Hey, he
Spanish.
breaks his tongue
And
for
Kung Lao
real.
not even Spanish.
Yeah. That's what I said. The nigga was
He
an
would have
asshole.
never
That was
beat Kung
racist as
Lao.
shit. That was
Yeah.
racist, man.
Yeah.
That's why I say he was too funny.
Oh, you already
I
know
mean,
Hey,
he was
what?
a
he,
racist.
I'm with Siobhan. She said he made the movie like funny though. Like he did. Jamie said she agreed with you, Stein. Yeah, but I felt like Kano made the movie. Like he made the movie not just like I don't know, he brought a certain comedian to it that was like natural in an action movie. Because he was like a
Yeah.
jerk. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like a jerk. He was cocky. Yeah, he was doing like the stuff you would think that a cocky, disrespectful jerk would do. Like, yeah. So let me ask you this, T. Fellas, did y'all have any problem that Kano started off, quote unquote, as quote unquote a hero or a good guy? Did y'all have any problem that he stopped? Because he basically, without him, they actually got their butt killed by the goddamn reptile. So did anyone of y'all have a problem that again his character kind of changed from the original episode? Did y'all have a problem that he started off like that?
I did. I did because him and Sonya supposed to be like mortal enemies type stuff. You see, she had them chained up, but it still ain't explained how she got them or another. It ain't seem like they really hated each other as much as they should.
Yeah, and in the original, I give you that though, T. In the original, they was like sworn because I think she supposed to that he killed her partner or some shit, and they
Yeah,
had
Yeah,
been
yeah,
beefing
something like
ever
that.
since.
yeah. I think
So
he may
I
have
ain't like.
supposed been, huh?
I said so. I ain't like it that much.
Yeah. So Stacks, you saying you ain't like him either. You ain't like it
What?
either. That
Like
he
what?
started off as like a hero.
No, I liked it. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a new concept of how they being chosen now for the defense Earthquake. Like he killed the guy actually. That's how he got the tattoo. We don't know who the guy he killed, but that's how he got the joint, and he became the defender of Earthrealm. So you know it was cool, it was pretty cool. But I knew he was gonna be a bad guy eventually, like no, because he was already a bad guy.
Hey yo, how did you feel about him starting off as a hero in this episode?
Who you talking about with the? Why was
Kano.
he a hero? Because he had the tattoo.
No,
Yeah,
basically
because
you gotta
remember,
remember, he started off trying to help them, and he's supposed to have been the one starting off trying to, fight for Earth. That's what
Hero
made
might
him
be a
a
strong
hero.
word. Hero
Huh?
might be a
We
hero might be a strong word.
that's a,
That he was him
yeah.
starting off
I
on
think
the
so.
lines of defending Earth when
yeah,
in you know, the previous one, he was on the opposite side.
We all know he was on LeBron. We know that.
No, you mean KD? You mean Durant? Durant?
No, he's on LeBron. He's on
The
LeBron.
podcast over, y'all.
Home team, Red. He's on LeBron and they go to his own team.
The podcast is over.
It's all in the We know he's going LeBron. We all know he's going damn LeBron.
Yeah, he was doing it for money.
Is she talking about KD?
Like KD was doing it for the ring.
Just like LeBron. Just like LeBron.
I knew I had to bring that up just for that.
All right. That's how we're going?
Yeah. Well, like I said, I did have a problem that they started off like that. But, you know, it is what it is, you know. Let me ask y'all this. Did anyone of y'all? Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Y'all on the original one, you know, again, Mortal Kombat was supposed to be for them to actually come in and combine and actually have a fight. Now, I understand what you about to say, T. I already know what you're saying. You know, Shane Young tried to steal the tournament, but did y'all not have a problem that they actually started it off that way? Like that they didn't go through what we know as Mortal Kombat and fight. Did any one of y'all have a problem, you know, how they actually done the movie with them not going to Mortal Kombat? T.
I'm split on that because I understand kind of like why they didn't do it, but at the same time, I would have liked to have seen that. You know what I'm saying? I really only have one major problem with the movie, and I'll wait till later just in case you ask a question about it. But I only have one major problem, but I'll let it go for right now. But to answer your question, like I kind of do have a problem with them not having the tournament, kind of sort of.
Okay. Hey yo, did you have a problem with them not having the tournament? That Shang Tsung tried to steal it?
I had a fucking huge problem with that. This is Mortal Kombat is about the daggone tournament. You don't
tournament. Yeah.
How can you have Mortal Kombat without the tournament? That fucked the movie up for me. Like you can't have Mortal Kombat. When I get on Mortal Kombat, I don't want to see a backstory. I want to get on there and punch somebody, uppercut them, and then I want to do a fatality.
Man. Shang Tsung said when he see him is up no matter where they at.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
He was like, it's up. We going to their house. We gonna go to Raiden Temple and break it.
Jamie keeps saying the movie ain't climax for it.
That's scary.
You're a freak, Jamie.
You know
you use some different words.
You been freaky
in the chat.
You've
been freaky in the chat.
Let me turn these damn lights down again.
That's scary. Did you have a problem that they didn't have a actual actual fight, that it wasn't the Mortal Kombat that we grew up seeing?
Yeah, I had a little problem with that, but you know, it is a reboot and like it is like almost an origin type thing. So, and like you said, Shane Tsung was trying to steal the tournament anyway. So it was cool, you know what I'm saying? But then I did want to see different matches like on the original one. And then, you know, when the loser lose, man, he take their soul and all that shit.
Yeah. So let's get on that part just a little bit. Now, in light of Jamie comment, first of all, let's say this. How did y'all how did y'all compare this Shane song to the last Shane song? And did y'all like how they was like about to suck your soul? But how did y'all feel about Shane Song and his whole character in the whole? Hey yo, I'm gonna start with you. How did you feel about that?
Shane Song character, his character was a little bit the same to me. I mean, he always trying to comfort somebody's soul. He eventually got one. He always get Kung Lao, so don't it seem like he always gets his
Yeah,
soul?
Mo.
His
That
soul is
blew me
always
again.
sucking. I was like, dang.
Yeah.
I was like, you just
I thought
killing
Kyle Lowry was
everybody
gonna
and your
live.
soul
Y'all,
gone, nigga.
y'all throwing me off, bruh. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry, everybody that's watching. They throwing me off. They not saying pause. He talking about he sucking
I ain't
Kung
say
Lao.
he
So
suck. I said take. He was taking
he he out here.
Look,
He talking about Shane
we
Sung out
can't.
here soul snatching and soul
We ain't saying
searching.
pause on this day.
James says Lily
He been
called.
out for real. He was always. She just keep
Hey,
saying climax. Let me turn these lights down.
Hey, please put that bottle of
Nah,
wine
but
down. How could you compare? How do you compare Shane Sung to the original one and the overall his last his I guess his mood that he been doing, you know, when he take a person's soul. How did you feel about that?
all right. First of all, I don't like how this Shang Tsung look. This Shang Tsung right here look real
Yeah.
feminine. First of all, so that make the whole soul sucking part even more suspect. All right. Well, and secondly, on the first one, I think he took their soul with his hand, like here, like this with his hand. This nigga took another man's soul with his mouth. He literally gave this man
oh, yeah.
quarantine mouth to mouth, social
He always
distance
do
mouth to
that.
mouth. He had him up in the air, and he was social distancing while taking this man's soul and didn't say pause or anything. Even Cabal said it. Cabal tell Luke, oh, this the part I like. He about to suck his soul. What? Who's a
Whoa,
freak?
what?
Cabal,
It was a
Cabal
freak
a whole
movie.
freak in here. What's wrong with them? But I
Terrible.
don't like this thing song, man. To answer
I
your
didn't.
question, sorry.
Stacks Curry, how did you feel about this Shane Sung, man, and this whole overall performance?
I ain't like this one at all, man. They should have got the original one and made him play
She's
because
talking about
technically
that's
Shane
how you get
Sung,
the soul out.
he supposed to be old as fuck anyway, but like look old but not old. Like he looked like a young dyke.
Hey, bro, he do, bro. He said he looked like a young dyke.
That's bad.
Young dyke. No disrespect
That's
to the
Hey,
bad.
gay
bro.
community.
Hey,
That's
bro.
bad.
I'm not.
Who look like a
No,
dyke?
no hate. That's not a
Who
hate
look like a
speech,
dyke?
y'all.
Nah, he
It's
said
my
Shane
Shane
he said
Sung.
Sung.
He
Shane
looked like a
Sung.
young dyke.
Look like a young dyke. And then, you know why I ain't like this character too? You know he was a snitch on Batman, the little nigga that was holding all everybody money and shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
and he just gave me a little weasel vibe. They're like, you fucking weasel.
Hey, 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 bro.
No,
That's hilarious, man.
y'all terrible.
Oh my god.
So, okay. Now after the whole what's name, I wanted like I had a little problem with how they I had a little problem with how they got their powers. I felt like it was kind of like a copycat of the movie Deadpool. You have to experience some pain or some old way they what's name. I mean, I don't remember, of course, like I said, we don't have the backstory, but I don't remember that being in the game. I'm wondering, did any one of y'all have a problem with that new way of how they got their, what was it called? Is that
Nah.
called their anonymity or something like that? Because that was because that came later in the game.
It was
So,
some foreign. It was some foreign word.
oh, so I didn't like
I don't
that.
know how to say it.
Stacks Curry, did you have a problem with how they had to
I
come
think that
about getting
word
their
means
powers?
chi. Nah. I didn't have a problem. It's like they're unlocking their chi. Like, you know, I didn't have a problem like how they did it on this one, like on a reboot. No, it's something new to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta add a new twist to it. Cause you know, when you do remake movies or do movies, you know, you gotta still make it original but still make it new for this era. Like this is the
Mm-hmm.
new way, new direction we going with it. So I like that. I like that part.
Okay. T, how did you feel about that? Was that a problem?
Um, no, not really. No, it wasn't a problem. I mean, I guess we need to know how they got their powers and shit. But I mean, on the game, it seemed like everybody already had their powers. So I mean, I was expecting motherfucking be shaking hands already, and so.
Yeah.
But I
Hey
mean,
yo,
for the people who don't know, I guess they needed
that's
to.
I guess, yeah. Hey yo, how did you feel about the way that they actually got their power on this one? Did they had because I feel like it was like a rip off
Shit,
from Deadpool, huh?
look, first of all, Reds, look, they need to get some power. They get their ass whooped in that. You ain't see the trainer? They get their ass kicked every night. Change up to slice their ass. I mean, Kung Lao could have sliced their ass up anytime. You see when he was sticking, he was being modest. He could have just ran his ass through the fucking hat.
No bullshit.
Yeah.
They
No,
had no
I,
power. They had to channel their inner, like basically it's cheese. That's what they basically they were trying to show you something like kind of like I ain't gonna say from Deadpool. I'm gonna take a page from Karate Kid, martial arts and everything. They try to show you like you got to find your cheese.
okay. Okay. Jamie said the annoying one didn't do anything special though. All he did was get angry, which he always is. So he should have been had his powers.
Who?
Oh, well, yeah.
Him? No, he ain't
And
get that. He ain't never get that angry though. They had to call him
Yeah.
all types of. They should have
Yeah,
just
yeah,
called him
yeah, yeah. They
Trailer
were
Park
basically playing
Trash.
like it
That
was
would
a
have got him. That
pussy.
would have got him riled up.
Yeah.
all right,
I
Well,
would have got.
go ahead.
can I say what I'm really angry about this movie?
Yeah.
Because I don't think you're gonna ask about it. I'm angry about how they did Goro.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Goro,
I was going
like
to compare.
Goro in the video. Oh, oh,
Go
okay.
ahead.
But Goro in the video game is like the second to last person you gotta fight to get to the
Yeah,
leader or some shit like that. They brought this nigga
yeah.
out in the first movie and he died.
Yeah.
Died like easy. He's supposed to be like
Yeah.
the prince of whatever. I don't like how they did that. They should have saved him.
Yeah.
Or at least
Yeah.
let him live.
Or don't
I feel I'm with you. I felt like they should have. I felt like Goro, like you said, Goro probably shouldn't even fought in this one. If you wasn't going to do the tournament, Goro should have been still. Goro should have been the
Mm-hmm.
Thanos of this one. Like he always there and like waiting for his chance. Yeah, I felt like you're right because I didn't like that part either. Huh? Would you say, yeah,
I
yo?
kind of understood it because I think they have to bring Shao Quan Chi
Shao
in this
Kahn, you
one.
right.
No,
Oh
they
yeah,
gotta bring
Quan Chi.
they
Yeah,
got they
Quan
gotta
Chi.
bring Quan Chi in the next one because he is the only
Mm-hmm.
one that is like I'm thinking like so in the second one they have to bring Quan Chi.
He the one who
yeah,
gave Scorpion his powers.
yeah. It's gonna be a rocking new people in the second one. I already know that. They
Yeah,
got a lot
yeah.
of new characters.
Okay, but let me ask y'all
So
this:
I kind of
did
understood
anyone
it.
of y'all had a problem on that the movie? To me, the movie was based all around Cole Young. Now, I don't even know who Cole Young was. I don't know who he is. I don't even know if his character's on the game. I'm literally going to
Nah, he's
turn on the
not. Nah,
game.
nah, nah. He's a whole new character. That's what they like. The story
So
is behind him.
So I'm wondering, did anybody else have a problem that the whole movie was based off of Corey Young? Like your whole movie, Stocks. Did you have a problem about that?
Nah, I ain't had no problem about it because like like he was like it's new. One thing, it's a reboot, but it's a new Mortal Kombat. So it's off him. So what I'm saying, when I finally watched the movie and we found out why he's the main character, or why what I'm saying, he's most valuable in the movie because of his Scorpion, his great what grandfather was shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that concept. I liked it. I ain't had no problem with Cole Young. Plus I like his powers too.
Oh yeah. His powers was nice. T, how do you feel about this guy being the whole, basically the person who the movie was basically about?
I definitely have a problem with him being the basis of the movie because I don't know who he is either. And as of right now, I'm currently waiting for him to pass away. I'm just waiting for his character to die out because how long can you actually drag out his character? Like how long can you actually do that? I that's enough of that. He needs to go.
Yeah. Now you being the Mortal Kombat guru here, Ayo. What did you feel about some random player or random person being the whole basis of the movie?
I wish they would have came out with a character first so I could play with him and do a couple of finish moves. They just brung him out on the daggone movie. And maybe he is on the damn game and I don't know about it. But shit, he an unlocked character that you got to fight hard for. I ain't get to him yet. I can't. I like. I liked him in the movie, but he was just like nigga had to threaten his wife and kids for him to get this. He had to go. Yeah, anytime you gotta go to the house, that's too much. You go to the house, that's too goddamn. You come in my damn house, nigga. You gonna get bored of the damn whatever the animation. You gonna get the shotgun. Double barrel. Well,
exactly. Buckshot, birdshot. Now, the movie end up with Scorpion coming back from hell and actually fighting Sub-Zero. Him and his grandson actually jumped, man. They done the Steph Curry on LeBron. So he came back. They actually came back and they fought him. We never even said this. How did y'all feel about the character Scorpion? How did he compare to the first one? Now, I know we all gonna feel the same way. I didn't feel like he used his trademark move enough, and it actually irked me that he only said, "Get over here" one time out the whole movie. Because I'm like, that's one of those movies. That's like looking at Street Fighter and the dude goes, "Oh, you get," like one time. Like you gotta that's his trademark movie. Trademark move. So how did you feel, T, that the comparing with the Sub-Zero character's backstory? How did you feel about his overall, performance and how he was representing the movie?
I feel great about his overall performance because he came back from down 3-1 like LeBron did against Golden State to win the ring. You know what I'm saying? Also, I feel like he fought better on this one than in the first one too. So I like this Scorpion character better.
Okay. Hey, yo, how do you feel about this Scorpion character and everything that he brought to the movie?
I loved it because they showed how he got, like, they showed the weapon that he got. Me, I'm all about, I like the weapons when you show the weapons. Myself, I'm a side man. Who had it in here? Melina, I think. She had the size. And he had the little, what's it called? I know what that weapon is. I've seen it before because I did martial arts. And I like that they showed the weapon and he tied it to a rope. And eventually when he went to hell and came back, that motherfucker got stuck on him. And when he said, "Get over here," I said, "It's on now, bitch." It's on now.
Stock Scurry, how do you feel? How did he compare to the old Scorpion? How do you feel like compared? Huh?
Yeah, he killed I like this new Scorpion. The new Scorpion like that.
Old Scorpion with
the suit, the fire. You know what I'm saying? Even with his weapon, it's on a chain with a suit. Get over here line, you know what I'm saying? That's a legendary line, though. Everybody do want to hear that more than once, though. It's just like how when Captain America finally said Avengers Assemble. We niggas was geeking for him to say that through all the Avengers movies. So,
But Scorpion need to say it with his chest a little more.
Yeah.
On the old one, they made that jump echo.
Yeah, but see, they didn't give him his demon voice. They supposed to give him his little demon type voice he got. See, that's what they should have did on this one. Made his voice more evil.
Siobhan said she was looking for him to say more too. Yeah. Even Jamie said, "Yeah, I was mad too." Yeah. I felt like that shit. I felt like even at the end, he done it once, but I felt like he had more times to say it again. I don't know if they was trying not to wear it out or something, but I felt like he should have. I don't know. I just feel like I need to hear it more. And I felt like you said, T.O., I feel like he should have said it with his chest.
I felt like he was no Scorpion, though. He was no Scorpion because he took off the mask. Scorpion always, I felt like he was more Scorpion because he always take off the mask and burn you. You seen that?
I
The
agree with
finisher
you,
when he
baby.
took off the mask and you always see Scorpion take off his mask at the end of the night when you fight him.
Yeah, don't get me
That's how
wrong.
you get
He
death.
got a skeleton
Don't get me
face at the end
wrong.
of the mask.
Don't get me wrong. This Scorpion
He
is
do.
10 times better than the old Scorpion. He is better. I'm just saying, for him to have such an epic and well-known line, they should have made that joint like echo through the room. Your
Yeah,
your your your, your chest should have started beating when you heard that line right there.
you
You know
heard
what
it.
I'm
Yeah,
saying? But
yeah. I
it
do
just
like
not.
that.
It sounded like if I was to say get over here. It sounded like that. You know what I'm saying? But on the game,
And
they made that joint like, you know,
get over here. And like you said,
yeah,
it should have came such. It should when it came, it should have came out of nowhere. Like you said, it should have
pause.
made it like, oh, yeah,
Yeah, pause.
yeah,
He don't just say
yeah.
get over here. He say come here too.
I don't know about that one. Jamie said they probably didn't want to overdo it.
He
Did
did say
any
come
one of
here.
y'all have? Did any one of y'all have a problem that they turned him into what we would consider at some point a superhero versus again from the previous one he was going against
Why
Earth
you
because
using that
he's from that
word,
era.
Red?
What'd you say?
No, I don't have a problem with that because he more of an anti-hero. He or like a mercenary type dude. He fighting for revenge. That's what drive him. Long as he getting his man, he don't care how he get him. Long as he get him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a problem with that.
Stack Scurry. Did you
You said
feel? Did
what?
you have a problem with them turning Scorpion, basically putting them on Earth's side?
Nah, I had no problem with it. Like, but even through like the other little movies and like comic books, even a like cartoon movie, like basically you just fight for revenge. And he knew the people that killed us, Sub-Zero was on the bad side, so he was like his own. He was in his own lane, but he said, "I'm gonna fuck all these people up for what happened to me." So
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It was like that's how it is. That's how it really is. His story, his true storyline is. Cause they got another little Mortal Kombat joint, the legacy of Scorpion, some shit like that. That shows you how
yeah.
he really became and what he fighting for.
Jamie said, "Yeah, because they were sure waiting for it. I think everybody wait for that actual pod, like that get over it. You know, we don't want to keep saying it. We don't want it.
What's up,
So,
Joe?
like we do at this time, we got to do our rating system to actually rate it
Go ahead.
to figure out how what we really think about the movie overall. How did y'all feel about the action in the movie? T, I'm gonna start with you on a scale of 1 to 10. How did you feel about the action in the movie?
Action movie. I'm gonna give it a 8. Give it a
8?
8. Yeah, solid 8.
Okay. Hey yo, on a scale of 1 to 10, how did you feel about the action in the movie?
The action, they was finishing motherfuckers. Hey man, when I tell these niggas, he's like fatality. Kano like, Kano wins. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, nigga, you
See, I
grabbing
like
the
how they
heart out of
did.
his chest.
Yeah, I like how they did them
He's
little
like,
the
Kano
little voices
wins. I liked it that, so I got to give it a 10. I got to give it a
flawless
10
victory.
because when Kano ripped that heart out, that was something special. He ripped the heart out. They should have respected. They should have put some respect on Kano's name. It was Big Kano after that. Big Kano. Big all that.
Stack Scurry. Stack Scurry. How you feel about it from the scale of 1 to 10? How good was the action in the movie?
A 9. I give it a 9.
9? Okay. Joe said he'd give it a 4. Siobhan give it a 7. And Jamie give it an 8. Okay. I think the action was good. I'm really high on it. I thought the action, I thought they battled, and I enjoyed that. And I enjoyed seeing it was an action movie. I enjoyed seeing a lot of fights. I enjoyed that they didn't do the match like they used to, but I felt like the action was good. So I give it a 9. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how did y'all feel about the storyline in its whole? Hey yo, we're gonna start with you. How did you feel about the story in its entirety?
You know, I gotta go with my magic number because The fight wasn't there. The actual tournament wasn't there. So I got to give it a 4 for the storyline. The storyline was okay, but you should have had what you had a fake tournament where Wade could transport anybody anywhere now. That's what he does. Why he ain't get the hell out of our world then?
Yeah.
When Shang Tsung was coming, he should have just let's go somewhere else. Let's go to Benihana's. Right quick. We
Yeah.
ain't gotta deal with this. Let's get us some hibachi. We ain't
Get
gotta do
out of
all
here.
this. No. I gotta give it a 4.
Okay. Stacks Curry, scale of 1 to 10. How good was the storyline?
I give it about 7.
A 7.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I like.
T, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good was the storyline?
I get a storyline of 9, maybe 9.5, because the story was mainly about Sub-Zero and Scorpion. That's what it really was about. It's leading into the tournament. So far as it leading into the tournament, I'm giving it a 9 because they told the story well.
Okay. I'm with Ayo. I don't know. I do, like I said, I do like anonymity, but I do like that they did give a little backstory of everybody and tell how everybody came about. But I'm like going to like 5. I think it was about a 5 for me. Joe give it a 9. Siobhan said it was a 7. Joe said because the movie's about Scorpion, right? Okay, okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good was the acting, T? How good did you felt like everybody played their roles?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it an 8. Some people play their role better than others. They balance out. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Okay. Hey yo, scale of 1 to 10, how good was the acting?
I'm gonna give it a 9 because Thanos, even though I didn't like him, he did good. Even though he got a good death too. I give it a 9. A 9.
Stacks Curry, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good was the acting?
9. I give it a 9. I like the characters. You know what I'm saying? That play their part. From Sub Zero to Scorpion, Raid and Kano. Obviously, Kano. So everybody play their role. I give it a 9.
Mm. I get an acting like I was not impressed with anybody acting in a movie other than Kano. I felt like the acting was horrible. I don't really like who they picked as most of these characters. I really don't. Like one of the dudes, I think Luke K, he was like a midget or something. Like I did not like that. So
Well,
I'm gonna give it a 5.
But this a young Luke
racism
Kane.
aside,
Yeah.
no racism, but most Asians are pretty short.
Yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. I
But
didn't
now,
like
I
how
do
they
agree
made
about
it.
the casting, though.
Y'all about to
They could have got
y'all
some
about
better
to
people for
fall
the
under
cast.
that new. You know they got a bill out right now. It's called the
Yeah,
Asian
hey.
Yeah,
hate bill.
I'm not saying it about Asians, everybody. I just want y'all to know that I'm talking about the character. And I had somebody to compare
You know,
it to.
we ain't get one, but they got one.
We ain't gonna get into that. We're gonna have to find a black movie to protest about that. Siobhan said 7, that one dude was overdoing it. Luke Cage saw. Oh, Jamie said it was a 7. Joe said it was 8. We talking about that. Okay. Oh no, Jax was great. He also said Jax was great. Um, at the scale of 1 to 10, how good was the overall movie in itself? Stacks Curry, I'm gonna start with you. How good was the overall movie itself?
Overall movie, it was a 9. I like it. It was the good, like the overall of the movie, like the whole concept, the storyline. I like it. Yeah, it's a 9. I give it a 9 for characters and all that.
Okay. T, the overall movie. How good was
give it
it?
a 7. I give it a 7.
Okay.
It left too much room for what if and all that. Or they coulda, shoulda, did this. So 7 for me.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, hey yo, how good was the movie?
I definitely gotta give it a 7 to 2 because it just left too much imagination to it. Man, I ain't seen Show Khan or nothing. So what's good? So yeah, 7.
7. I'm with y'all. I'm not gonna
Mm.
say I'm not gonna. I want to go closer, like 6, because, like I said, I could have waited. I think I more so was excited to see it because they showed that first 10 minutes, and that first 10 minutes sized me up. And I think I was more excited to see it because I seen it, back in '95 when they didn't have all this technology. So I thought it was better. I'll give it a 6. Siobhan said it was a 7. Jamie give it an 8. Joe said it was 8.5. So basically, from the homeboys, if you calculate all odds together, that's somewhere in the low 30s. So basically, all together,
Damn.
we kind of rated like a 7, 6, maybe 6.5. I guess for us, I mean, look for yourself. It didn't impress us. It didn't impress us that much. So, man, we like to thank everybody for showing up and showing out and participating. We love everybody to come in and get their ratings with us and say stuff, about the movies. And we enjoy everybody watching and keep supporting us. Next week movie is Without Remorse. Is that the name of it? It's Without
Yeah.
Remorse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next week movie on
Tom
Amazon
Clancy.
is what'd you say?
I said Tom Clancy.
Tom
Tom
Clancy.
Clancy.
It's starting Michael B. Jordan military movie. I'm already saying Joe said it was 5, so I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna watch it this week after I take this COVID test because I might have
You
to
got to
sit
type in
out
Tom
for like
Clancy
3
first. Without remorse, not
COVID
gonna
shot.
work. You got to type in
Huh?
Tom Clancy first.
Type in Tom
You
Clancy.
got to type in Tom Clancy without a remorse.
Oh,
Tom
without
Clancy.
remote.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I might have to
Tom
sit in the house
Clancy.
after I get this second COVID dose. So who knows?
Good luck with that,
But
buddy. Without remorse. Remember that.
without remorse. So I'm actually gonna watch that this week. Again, we appreciate everybody, man. Tune in next week to the Homeboys conversation when we review the movie Without Remorse. Starring Michael B. Jordan, man. Thank y'all. Peace.
Catch y'all later.
Peace.